Adding fractions is just so hard to do. Sometimes I just don't have a clue. You have whole numbers, numerator.
Alright, let us say that we have 3 and 2 nines added to 5 and 4 nines. So we have what are called mixed fractions, which is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Now, with the properties of addition, we can actually write this as 3 plus 2 nines plus 5 plus 4 nines. Now, with the properties of addition, we can group any two. So I could group the whole numbers. I could say 3 plus 5 plus 2 nines plus 4 nines. Now, we know that 3 plus 5 is 8. Now, 2 nines and 4 nines are what we call like fractions. Like fractions because they have the same denominator. Now, we know from adding proper fractions that once fractions have the same denominator, we simply just combine the numerator. So my denominator is going to be 9, and I'm going to combine my numerator. So I'm going to have 8 plus 6 ninths, which really can just be written as 8 and 6 over 9. Now, typically where fractions are concerned, once we can break down, we normally break it down, because 3 can go into 6 and 9, and that would be the highest common factor of 6 and 9. Now, 3 goes into 6 2 times, and 3 goes into 9 3 times. So technically, my answer in its simplest form is really 8 and 2/3. Let us say we had 4 and 1/3 plus 3 and 1/7. Now we have a case where we have some unlike fractions. We can still go ahead and group the whole numbers. So we will have 4 plus 3 plus 1/3 plus 1/7. Now, as we know, 4 plus 3 is simple 7, so that is no problem. However, we have to add 1/3 and 1/7, which means that we're gonna have to find the LCM. Now, the LCM of 3 and 7 is 21. Now, 3 into 21 is 7, and we multiply the numerator by 7. So we're gonna have 7 plus 4 into 21 is 3, and 3 times 1, which is my numerator, is 3. So I am gonna have 7 plus 3 is 10. That's going to give me 10 over 21, which ultimately breaks down to 7 and 10 over 21. Now, since this can't go any further, then that is our final.
I'm going to give you a second method that can be used. What I could do is to turn these mixed fractions into improper fractions. So 2 and 1/3 can be written as, we say 3 times the whole number. So the denominator times the whole number would give me 6, and we add the numerator, which is 1. So we're going to have 7 over 3. 1 1/4 would be 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 5 plus 5/4. Now we find the LCM just like how we would do with proper fractions. My LCM for 3 and 4 would be 12. Now 3 into 12 is 4, and 4 times 7 is 28. 4 into 12 is 3, and 3 times 5 is 15. Now we have 28 plus 15, which is going to give us 43. So we have 43 over 12. Now we can't leave it like this because this is improper. We're going to have to turn this back into a mixed fraction. So let me just get a line here. Now, how many times can 12 go into 43? 12 can go into 43 3 times. And my remainder would be, I would say 3 times 12 is 36. And 43 minus 36 is 7. So it will be 3 and 7 12s. Alright, so I have 3 wholes and 7 12s. Now, of course, with this, sometimes the numbers can be very large, and sometimes it takes a bit longer. But the option is always up to you as to what you feel more comfortable with.